Peace. It's a meat potato associate production starring myself, the Warrior Alchemist, and today's topic for the occult family is where do they go? Now, I'm going to get into the discussion, but I want to first put together something along with it. There was this song that Q-Tip from the group Tribe Called Quest came out with, and this was on his meant to be second album, which turned out to be a song called Shaka. But he did a song called Where Do You Go? And it was talking about once a person makes their transition. And yesterday I had an interesting conversation with Archangel Michael, who I summoned yesterday. And I was asking Archangel Michael some questions about myself. And one of the things that he put forth to me was you're not going to the celestial realm, but you're not going to the infernal realm either. Now, have I ever asked this question before? Have I ever posed it? Yes, I have. One of the things that I always will tell people, and this has worked for me, when you want insights on certain things, you can cross-reference. Now, what do I mean by that? What I mean is that you can ask a demon or an angel, however, whatever particular order you want to do it, but this is something that you can do for clarity. So when I asked that, and we know about the various heavens and the various hells, and he talked about the fate of the magician once they make their transition. He said, there's also a plane for magicians. And depending on what you did, whether you used your magic for yourself and to better the lodge, that will gauge how far you end up. So there's different levels. And this is one thing that's very important. There's different levels when it comes to learning the occult. So there is a punishment realm for magicians that run amok with their magic and use it for baneful magic all the time. You know, those individuals that they want to just curse everything and everyone. That's not really the purpose of magic. Nor is the purpose of magic just letting any and everyone run over you either. There must always be a healthy medium. But Michael was like, yeah, there's a plane for sorcerers, witches, and magicians. And I also want to say this. One of the offerings that you can give to any spirit is your energy. So a lot of times when you are tired after that, is that once you do a ritual, whether with an angel or whether with a demon, sometimes they will take a lot of your energy. And this is why you rest. But like Michael has said, no, there's a realm for magicians and you're part of it. One of the gifts that the spirit realm will give you is that when you're doing this, they will engage in what I will call celestial or infernal or magical mutation. So what exactly do I mean by that? Essentially, what I mean is that they will make you already in a human form, either an angel, a demon, an ascended master, or a god. That's their gift to you. Because you got to understand that when you're working with these spirits, it's quid pro quo. You do for me, I do for you. But yes, there is a realm for magicians, for witches. So I didn't understand at first when I asked about that. He said, no, not the infernal, not the celestial either. And I also asked the demon that. And they said the same thing. So there's levels to this. It's very important that you know that. Because remember, with the programming, the human thought process is very academic. They either think right or left, heaven, hell, black, white. This is how you're programmed to think. And it's just not as simplistic as that. So if you ever want to know some insights about yourself, you can ask an angel or you can ask a demon. And one of the things that they deem very attractive is when you want gnosis. They already know that human beings are driven by their passions. So they know that you want money and you want love. They already know that. That's the two most important things with most human beings on this planet. But what they deem very attractive is when you say gnosis. Because if you have gnosis or wisdom, why is it so important? because it's important, because you're going to make better decisions. So if you get knowledge, you can make better decisions when it comes to who you fall in love with, but as well as how not only to get the bag, but to keep it. So there is a plane for our kind. So there's no coincidence that our tales and the annals of what we did on this third dimensional plane are already being recorded as I or you speak. So with that, that is your meat and potato associate for the day. I am the Water Alchemist. Your water, my friends. Peace.